Hello everyone! Doesn't this look like a very familiar scene right here? Alright, here we go. Ace Combat Infinity. Alright, I've been waiting for this fucking game for so damn long, man. What can I say? I've been dying for this game for a long ass time, ever since the beta came out. It was real fun. I'm glad they went back to the old formula. I was so fucking glad, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure you all seen some the last video I posted, a couple videos I posted up on the on my channel with Ace Combat. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I have no issue with the game not being, you know, player versus player. I'm just, you know, glad that it's actually I think it's better that it's co-op now. The fact that it's co-op now for online gameplay is excellent because it makes it more engaging for everybody. What can I say? But this is I'm not gonna cover the online for now. I'm gonna be this walkthrough is gonna be straight campaign. All right, so let's see. Yeah, the challenges. For those of you who still own the PS3, because I know quite a few of you all actually sold your PS3s because of, you know, to get PS4 or next gen consoles. If you can somehow get a PS3 for this game at least. Hopefully this game will come out later on, because I mean, I'm just telling you, this game is really damn good. It may not be next gen, but it is damn good. Because keep in mind, it's always the gameplay and the quality of the gameplay that matters the most. And this game has a lot of replayability, especially the online. So anyway, without further ado, let's just start the campaign for you all. Let's see, mission select. Alright, now as you can see, there's only 5 missions for now. Sadly, it's only 5 missions because I guess they're gonna release later on more missions to complete the story, which I think it makes the game last a little longer. So I'm kind of like on the fence of yes and no, but I just pray to God, if Namco Bandai, please do not fucking charge for the damn missions, for the campaign mission, because if you do, that'll freaking break everybody's heart, man, especially mine. That would piss me off big time. So anyway, yeah, let's go. Start with Lost Butterfly.
It'll be 20 years to the day soon. The day the sky was ripped apart and countless bolts of light rained down upon us. I think this calls for a little history lesson. In 1994, a group of asteroids was discovered taking a long elliptical orbit around the Sun. They were created when an unknown asteroid struck the 1986 VG-1 Ulysses, an asteroid in orbit around Jupiter. The orbit of these Ulysses asteroids was on a collision course with Earth, with an estimated 10,000 meteors set to strike the surface. Since there was no way to divert the orbit of each asteroid, construction began on a vast anti-air railgun network, a last-ditch effort to intercept and destroy the meteors. They built 6 facilities. The test unit Type 0 was built in China. Type 1 was built in America, and then 4 Type 5 units were built in Australia, Turkey, Namibia, and Argentina. In July 1999, the asteroids began to strike. Thanks to the railgun network, damage was kept to a bare minimum, only about enough to destroy the entire world order. Never in its existence had mankind experienced such a catastrophe. It came to be called the Ulysses disaster. The near-total loss of infrastructure led to economic chaos, particularly in the hard-hit Eurasian continent. To avoid total breakdown, the nations of Asia and Southern Europe rearranged themselves into regional federations. Military budgets were slashed, and the Federation poured most of their money into rebuilding. The depletion of energy sources brought on by the loss of territory soon proved to be a major problem, one that quickly led to an escalation in disputes over natural resources. We'll continue this later.
Alright, there's your little bit of history for those of you who are new to the Ace Combat franchise. The original games, you know, 4 through 5 and all that stuff, the Strange Real area ones.
Alright, time to start the briefing.
It's basically the same thing.
We've got a new guy here today, but I'll have to cut the introduction short. My name's Goodfellow, and I'm your rep from the Arrows. As you know, Arrows is a mercenary force specializing in aerial warfare. Some people like to call us pirates. I prefer they'd call us privateers, at least. We are being employed by the UN Security Council, after all. Anyway, the UNSC's Military Staff Committee just sent Arrows a request for deployment. It was originally going to be an escort mission for the UNF Pacific Fleet stationed in Tokyo Bay, but that's changed. We now have multiple unknown UAVs flying toward Area J4E, Japan's former capital of Tokyo. In other words, right here. The UAVs are likely armed. We need them downed before they reach city limits. This will be the first sortie for the rookie here. TAC name, Reaper.
That's a nice emblem, you gotta admit.
Here's your emblem. Omega from the Bone Arrow Flight will be supporting you on this mission. Follow his instructions. I'll be expecting results, you hear? Dismissed.
Alright. Now, as you all have noticed just by the start of it, there was a bit of a, you know, there's a lot of fucking fan service in this game. A lot of fan service for those of you, and like myself, that were fans of the games for a long time. There was a ton of fucking fan service. And it makes me squeal like a little girl. Alright, that's enough. Anyway, unfortunately, since I have not started online yet, I didn't get any custom sets yet. So we're going to go with rentals for now. But later on in the future, I'm probably going to, you know, I might go with just rentals so you all can play with the same, you know, so you get a good concept of what it's like, alright? So, yeah, let's just go with this. I'm not really a big fan of the F4E. It's just so fucking slow at turning. But people like it. I've seen some people like it. I don't know why. I asked them, why do you like that plane so much? It's a fucking piece of shit at turning. But we all have our favorites.
In the air again today. Hard to believe it's already been 20 years, huh? And the sky's still full of that junk.
There's some bullshit. He gets a freaking typhoon and I don't.
This is the JASDF 309 Squadron requesting affiliation. This is Omega from Arrow's Bone Arrow Squadron, working under independent UN command. We're here on operational support. The pirates, huh? HQ told us to expect you. Good luck out there. Yeah, you too.
Goodfellow to all Bone Arrows. We will now commence mission operations. Engage any enemy craft you come across.
Omega affirmative. Bandits on our 12.
That's a big ass crater, man. Alright, here we go.
Cleared to engage.
Keep yourself together, rookie. These drones aren't even armed.
You know, at times I do like, what's his name, yeah, Omega. Kind of reminds me of, what's his name again, Chopper at times from Ace Combat 5.
All enemy UAVs down. All units.
Mainly because he complains a lot.
Use your long-range search to get their location. Switch to your wide-range battle map. The locator on your HUD show what direction the bandits are coming from. Follow the locator.
Remember, you can't fire missiles while you're reloading. Classic rookie mistake.
Beautiful hit.
Another enemy flight approaching.
More of them?
Be careful. Few of the bandits have anti-air ordnance. I'm adding a TGT display.
Oh, fuck, I barely grazed it.
For anything else. Locked on.
Is that a Quax? These bogies are a lot more agile than the last guys. General purpose drone designed by JASDF. Might just be a close resemblance.
I'll check on that craft later. Just focus on the attack.
Get Swiss cheesed.
All UAVs destroyed. Good work.
All radar blips? What the hell? Enemy UAVs approaching. Open CIWS fire.
Enemy UAVs
Oh, that
are
was
attacking
a
urban
nice
areas.
hit.
They're striking the coastline from Shinagawa to Kawasaki.
The same armed versions we just ran into.
All units, eliminate them where there's any more damage.
Got it.
All enemy UAVs
Get
down.
fucked.
No further enemy presence in this airspace.
This is JASDF 309. Thanks for your support. Glad to be of service.
I'm getting the latest damage report now. Looks like they didn't reach the evacuation zones. Not too shabby, Reaper.
These things, Quax craft, you said? Why would they be striking Tokyo?
I'll get the UNF to brief me on the UAVs later. All units, clear to return home.
Sweet. Oh, that wasn't that hard, was it? Basically, a quick introduction to how everything
This is believed
is.
to be a terrorist attack carried out by armed forces from the Iuli region. It caused extensive damage to Tokyo. The naval fleet was also attacked, so the UNF generals are all furious right now. The UAVs they used are an upgraded version of the MQ-90 Quaks, a Japanese-made UAV that's also been deployed in the Americas. It may be unmanned, but it's still a very powerful bomber. It's equipped with an aggressive aerodynamic design and a new type of semi-automatic control system. The UNSC says it's a Werner NOAA product. Apparently the control system's a top-secret design that they stole. Werner denies everything, of course. Navigation would normally use a system that relies on improved GPS satellite tech. This craft uses a different relay system for its operations. We also caught an unknown fighter craft flying at high altitude over the area.
Ew.
The UN's going to raid and inspect Werner's facilities in Iuli and the other special zones shortly. Werner NOAA is the biggest company in its field. Normally, the UN doesn't like doing anything to make them angry. Now, though, I guess they don't have much choice.
Alright. So there you go. Alright, S rank. Of course, it's everybody can get an S rank on the first mission. It's really fucking simple. Just try to do it as fast as possible. Alright, the Great Migration is next.
Welcome back. Let's continue where we left off. Now, where was I? Oh, right. So tensions were escalating worldwide. The wars that resulted led to an increasing number of refugees. To handle these refugees, special semi-autonomous zones were established in the EU, the Asian nations, and part of Russia. Iuli, the zone founded in southern Russia, was the largest of them land-wise, which allowed them to take in vast numbers of migrants. But these refugees were treated like cheap labor. Living conditions grew worse, and the region was soon home to gigantic slum areas. Anti-foreign worker demonstrations were rife across the entire zone, threatening peace and welfare in the surrounding regions. As a result, a certain company stepped in to help support the job market in the refugee zones. That company was Werner NOAA Enterprises, the defense contractor giant. Once nations had to slash their military budgets after the Ulysses disaster, the private military service industry with its mercenary forces experienced a major boom. Also, thanks to the Advanced Automated Aviation Plan introducing enhanced computer numerical control to aircraft manufacture, it became a simple matter to rebuild previously existing aircraft designs. The resulting glut in available aircraft led to a new issue, a lack of pilots to control them. Hence why you now see mercenary groups cobbled together from dropout pilots.
Hey!
But I digress. The nations and federations overseeing the special zones welcomed Werner's support. In turn, Werner received huge parcels of land and a huge workforce to do its bidding. Soon the company expanded from its core military business into energy and space development. Their business had an enormous impact on recovery efforts around the world, and the localized conflicts began to simmer down. Now we come to today, 20 years later. The special zones have shown major economic growth under Werner's wing. But the huge weapons stockpiles stored in these zones have made them a breeding ground for armed extremist groups. These groups have formed a multinational network spread across the special zones. And more we're seeing them carry out anti-imperialist attacks in the nations surrounding Iuli. This has led the UN and the world's superpowers to label them terrorists. Which brings us to... Are you awake? Sorry, you must be tired. We can pick this up another time.
Okay. Alright, mission number 2, the Great Migration. This one's fun. God, I love that theme. Hits me right in nostalgia bone.
Following the Tokyo terror attack, the UN staged emergency inspections on facilities in Iuli. They didn't obtain any evidence on the new UAVs we saw, but they did discover plans for an orbital weapon. Multiple nations are apparently involved in its development. The UN calls it a violation of space treaties and a new threat to replace nuclear proliferation. They're demanding the project be halted immediately. As a result, the chief military official at Werner has been forced out of the company. But this thing isn't over yet. In fact, it's just beginning.
At times it looked like Ark
We've
Bird a
spotted
bit.
a large squadron of unidentified transport aircraft heading for Area B9K, an aerospace center in the West Indies, accompanied by escort craft. The center was involved with the development of the space weapon I discussed. The nature of the cargo is unknown, but once we identify the craft as hostile, you have permission to shoot them down. Normally, this would be a UNF or USAF job, but given how tense things have been with Latin America, the US doesn't want to pour any more oil on the fire. All in all, they preferred if the media kept their focus on the Tokyo attacks instead of this. That's why they enlisted us privateers for their dirty work. It ought to be a pretty good payday for us. We'll be having our best pilot on this op.
Who, me? Oh,
In Arrows, if
fuck
you're a
you.
top earner, you get first priority over everyone else. You want money, you want fame, then you're gonna have to outdo our ace here.
Oh, right, yeah, not me. Who am I thinking? I'm nobody yet. Yeah, fuck you. Alright, for this mission, the rental's gonna be the F-16C. I wish it was an F-15. Shit, I love that fucking plane. Strike Eagle, that's me. That's all of me right there. F-15 Strike Eagle? That is a beauty right there.
Nothing like a trip to the Caribbean.
Good fellow, to all units. The unidentified transports and escorts are approaching the aerospace center. Once we identify them as hostile, you have permission to shoot them down. Don't let them damage the aerospace center.
Line it up like Star Fox.
This is Viper. I'm getting a radar blip on our 12.
Good fellow, to Viper. Switch to an open channel and send out a notice.
Yeah, copy that. Attention unidentified aircraft. This is the Arrow Squadron operating under independent United Nations command. Follow our guidance and change your...
FC radar targeting from the craft. They're bandits.
I knew it!
All units, permission to engage.
Sweet!
Alright, let's get this
I call
party
dibs.
started.
I call dibs.
Hey, you, Lone Arrow 4, the rookie with that stupid emblem. Here with me. I want to see what you've got. Those transports
Damn it,
are
slow down.
great. Want you to fly riding the one. Transport's down. Time to wipe up the rest.
That one's mine.
Watch out, enemy launching air-to-air missile. You got a missile coming for you, rookie. Dodge it. Nicey day. Stay focused. Watch out for missiles as you take out the enemy.
Yeah, I know how to fucking fly. Calm down.
Good kill.
Where are you going? Ah! I can clip him right there. Woo! Oh, homie, you are fucking with the wrong guy. Ah! Stalled.
Fire.
Oh.
Not too bad, rookie. More of them on our 12. Think you can keep up with me, kid?
The question is if you can kill him faster than I can.
That emblem you got freaks me out. Just like a good dog did. I thought I'd paint a nicer one on there, do you mind?
Your tactical recon data has been updated. Check your HUD, rookie. Your tactical data link activates when you're in close range of an ally.
Oh, get cheesed.
It's incorporating sensor fusion technology. If you've got a tactical data link, your FCSs will work in tandem to boost the whole squadron's attack value.
It'll boost your accuracy, reload speed, firepower, and a hell of a lot more.
Watch your distance from the others as you proceed. Enemy transport down.
Oh,
One hostile
I
transport.
love freaking using machine guns, man. They're just beautiful.
You know how to use your
Get the
data
fuck
link.
out of here. Damn, I missed!
It's not complicated. Check your radar and get close enough to an allied craft. It'll activate automatically.
Oops. There we go. That is so gonna hit.
Stay with me. You get shot down, the sharks are gonna feast on you.
You dropped out of effective data link range.